to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your live reads, darling dear. Come through with your questions. Donations are appreciated. Got to get me melons in somehow. Good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are, on the GPS, on this Malkoof. If you would like a reading, please make a donation. Good morning, Sharon Bull. Are you in, you said Louisiana, I see you. Namaste.
Purchase your tracks today.
Does anybody have a question? Something that's pressing and perturbing you. Have you been pillaged and plundered? Are you looking for a direction? What's your next step? Come through the questions, darling dears. No, we don't have Cash App in the UK. Just make a super chat donation. Hey Renee, my new business of service to others. What do I need to know?
Oh my God.
The base of your deck, we've got the King of Wands. This talks about you being what? A natural born leader, right? You have the gift of the gab. You know how to draw them in. This is about you what? Continuing to lead with passion. As long as you are on the path that is igniting your passions, you know all the girls and boys will enjoy your milkshake, Renee. Let's get a deeper look. King of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about you taking quick and swift action. What direction is Renee supposed to be taking at this moment in time? In her chosen field, right? Number one, you have to be spiritually guided as well as spiritually strong. Divine does not want you to take your ego with you because your ego will be hurt. This is about you what? Being strong in them streets. Yes, you had failures in the past, but you've realized that those were not failures. They were lessons for you to learn, which you did. The Nine of Wands is represented by Sagittarius as well as the moon energy. This talks about the wounded warrior, your inner strength. This is also about you taking a risk into a situation. It's a field that you've not been in before, right? Look, the strength card is, again, you have to be strong in your word and your deed. Whatever you're putting out there in them streets is going to bring many options towards you. This is about you continuing to use your third eye, your spiritual strength, to know which is real and which is fugazi. Let's clarify this wounded warrior. Oh, big cat. Whatever you put your mind on, darling dear, know that spirit is at your back. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you at this stage of the game, Renee. And they will be what? In the multitudes. This is what? Those in the nosebleed section. They can't believe how you turn situations around. This is about you creating an institution. This is something that's going to go the distance. I see a season of what? 9 years, right? Of reaping what you have sown. Clarify the strength card. Big cat. Hey, loving this read, Renee. You have the palace of cups. Absolutely love it. Posh clap, right? This is about your subconscious mind, darling dear. You've activated it. You are living, right? Your purpose, whatever field or route you've taken, this is where you're going to get your true fulfillments, achievements of your wishes. But you have to know what, whom you're dealing with. This is about you leading with your intuition, knowing that those that are coming to you are coming with the same amount of fire and passion. The ones is also about spiritually guided, right over the what? My God card, Taurus energy in the tarot. Come on, Renee. You're still a little bit confused about what option to take. Spirit wants you to take one that gives the most healing to many. This route of service that you've chosen is the right one. Look, you saw me shuffle, and here you are again, the King of Wands, darling dear. This is about you taking action, continuing to work on your passions, because your speech, how you present what you are putting out there, right? It's drawing them all in. The crowds are coming, darling dear. Be prepared. This is about you battling down your hatches, right? Living according to your reading. What you set down, I'm sure it's based in Bushido, darling dear. Live it. Continue to pour into yourself, because this service route you've chosen is lit by what? Spiritual fire. And the wicked. The jelly buggy ones. Wash your face like David, Renee. This is below your spiritual pay grade. They want to what? Confuse, right? You are going to have many cups coming towards you as you continue to what? Get great. I told you, it's a season of 9 years of reaping what you sowed, Renee. The jelly buggy ones, the mouth breathers, they're watching, right? And arguing amongst themselves. Good. As long as it's outside your perimeter, continue to do what you're doing, because you're doing great, fabulous and gorgeous. Does anybody else have... Oh, let me get these cards off the deck first. Give it a quick shuffle. Is it Kishi Washington? What is your question, dear? You didn't put it with the super chat. I'm trying to see where you are. Good morning, darling dear. What is your question? You're welcome, Renee. Namaste, big cat. Reap what you sow, darling dear. Bathe in your abundance. And let the jelly buggellies eat their own shit. Yeah. Alright, Kishi, I can't see what your question is. I'm looking for it. What do you need to know at the moment? Of course. Let's get you a deck. This one. Oh, on the base of the deck, we've got Capricorn energy. Yes, baby. Addictions, codependency, something that you've turned your back on. right? You realize that you've got the key to your healing. This reminds me of Chiron as well as the Hierophant, darling dear. You had to bring God into the situation, practically true of your foot, to remove yourself from a station that was actually below you, right? Let's dive a little deeper. Capricorn energy, devil energy. Could have been a situation that was based on what carnal needs, darling dear. There was a lot of possibly abuse in that situation. There definitely was manipulation. Cognitive dissonance of the mind, darling dear. Bottom feeding behavior. Right, yes, it was a love situation. Right. This is about, oh, it's already telling on itself, babe. And you've got your sacral, that situation took your confidence. Big cat, you need to what? Get your sacral chakra balanced. Why? Because it sits above your root chakra, right? Your stability, your security. And if your root chakra, right, is unbalanced, that means you're in survival mode. Easy pickings, right? To a high commander Decepticon and their cohorts. You have a bottom feeding tree sloth, right? This is about you turning your self-confidence around, understanding, right? You've got what it takes. A situation that was, what? A love situation that was disharmonized. Right? Look at all of these cards upside down, Kishi. This is not nice. A partnership that you simply had to prohibit yourself from. Whether you left, right? Whether you jumped or you was pushed, right? You know that you was in a situation where there was no boundaries, darling dear. There was nothing being done by the book. This is somebody who abused their authority. Could be even be a work situation where you didn't feel like you was being paid. You're not happy there. Right? But this is about you, what? 5 of Wands. Not having a pour in a fight. Spirit wants you to drop the past situation. Break away from it, darling dear. Balancing out your sacral chakra. Wearing the color orange. Right? Eating orange foods. I know it sounds so cliched, but I'm telling you, you've got to get it back on point. Because if not, you are a beacon, as the empath you are, for more shiznai. Right? And you don't deserve it. Not in this season, where the big cat is the professor of the puzzle. Let's give it another shufti and see what else is going on. We're going to clarify this love situation. Big cat. Kishi, come on. You are that bitch or garçon in this season. Blessed and highly favored. Why? Because justice and judgment is here, darling dear. This is a season of resolution. Spirit needs you to what? Go within. You have to take the DNS like what? On the chin, darling dear. Cry your last tear, in the words of Bishop Paul Morton, right? We've all got a past, but you don't have to what? Be the victim of your circumstance. You can jettison into greatness, but you have to go within. You have all of the answers within. Call on Father God. This is about you taking what? Spiritual baths, reading Psalms 91, talking it into the water. Calling in your ancestral team, because this situation is bigger than what you thought. You can't do it on your own. Unbalanced your cranium, darling dear. You simply what? Had to put it down, or was put down, right? Moved on from a situation, right, where there was a lack of progress, a lack of growth. This person didn't even accept your creativities, darling dears. Yes, baby, bombs over backhand. Simply had to let it go. Baby. The Tower, you disrupted that situation. How is this disruption coming around? Let's see. Right? By moving on, Scotty. Going within will give you direction, darling dear. Because in the DNS, as you what? Cry out that poison. Blame yourself. Shift it all around. Go through all the stages of grief. Right? When you finish with that, right, you will find direction. This is about you knowing your worth, knowing who you are in this world, because Spirit wants to shine that light into your life, right? Those people, places, or things are just leaves on the wind, darling dear. Mark it up to what? Experience. And move on. This is 6 of Swords. This is about moving on with a clear conscience, right? And a peaceful mind. This also speaks about travel for you. You're going to be going somewhere. It's going to be a surprise. Look, what was once reversed is now balanced out. This is about you moving on mentally. Because it doesn't matter what you do in the physical. If your mind is not on board, good God, hockey sticks at dawn. Right? Whomsoever, right, you had to chuck that big red book, the book of poison at. They are feeling like a dumbass, a dickhead, and disillusioned. I'm telling you, this is the 4 of Cups, the cup of opium they wanted you to still be drinking off. You're not having it, blood. And they are sorry, crying like a Mitch. Luke 22:62. They better cry into their fist. Because while they're crying, right, with the Hierophant in reverse, they're doing nasty things to themselves, blood. They need to what? Find peace and balance, mate. Hey! This also speaks about what? You being patient with yourself, right? The DNS is a process because you are being shaped as the prototype badass that you are, Kishi, for greatness, right? This is about not fighting the process. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Because your third eye is about to what? Be given an upgrade. You're going to be given perspective to see the circumstances and situations you found you in the past was put in place, right, to shape you to the person that you are. In order to understand yourself more, you need to see your South Node. You need to understand the karmic situations that you was born into and what you need to move away. Apply the North Node on a daily basis and live by the Bushido, what? Really. The first is righteousness, then courage, compassion, respect, truthfulness, honor, loyalty, and self-control, right? The self-control, right? To embody all the 7 previous rules, because you've got things to be getting on with, Kishi. You can't let the past tie you up in a bow, right? It's a fit that's not for you. This is about you what? Cleansing your mind, interrupting those ruminating thoughts, because they are bringing you down squatte. And that's the truth. A roof. Pinkies up. Right, let's move on. Give this a quick shufty. Kishi, isolate yourself from past situations. This is a time for you to heal. And you have to heal from the inside out. You already saw the High Priestess. It's an inside job, darling dears. I'm fabulous. Gorgeous and lovely. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to another question. My screen's having a laugh today. Let's see if I can see it. Tequisha, you just want a general reading? Or is it Tequisha? I don't know. Is it the first one, Tequisha? Is it the first or the second, or Tequisha? Anyhow, we're going to look and see. Gosh, the cards jumped out of the elastic band. It's got news for you, darling dear. And it's in the form of what? The Ace of Pentacles. Infinite possibilities. Opportunities coming your way. This could also mean the marriage card. It also speaks about what? A return to clarity in your cranium. Your common sense is a field, right? This talks about a new job, a new home. This also speaks about you being busy as a bee, darling dear. This could be what? Studying, whatever you did, right? It's going to be turning out great, lovely, fabulous, and gorgeous for you. Behind that, why? Because you turned your back on toxic situations, found the key to your healing, right? Realize that you have the whole world in your hands. Is it Tequisha or Listen, I'm going to call your name is T, darling dear. More intel for T. So I feel like I'm butchering your name. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, love it. Darling dears. T, look what you've got coming towards you. You saw the Ace of Pentacles. You are being blessed by abundance. This is also speaking about new offers. If you've applied for a job, a loan, anything to do with finances, you're going to get it. This also speaks about the King of Pentacles. Are you an entrepreneur or thinking about starting a business? You've got great ideas, lucrative ideas. Divine wants you to what? Tap in and turn it up. This is about being stable, right? Being solid within yourself. The King of Pentacles is somebody, a bit of an entrepreneur who builds himself from the ground up, right? Can afford to be conceited because you will do it by the sweat of your proverbial balls. Whatever you are turning your cranium towards, know that it's golden and you must move in silence as only a big cat can, right? Because the wicked. This is somebody from the past blood. Somebody that you simply had to cross off your list. Otherwise you'd go to prison, darling. And the cat don't like to be caged, T. You don't like to be caged. They see that, right? And they're shocked. They are aghast, right? That you've had this turnaround. They don't know how you did it, right? So therefore, they're going to want to come back, do time travel back into your life. Because things are looking fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely for you, right? That goes to what? They've both, each person here has got a pentacle. You may even have a progeny, right? This child, if you have them, is extremely proud of your progress, the way you've changed things around, removed certain situations, right? That had you at what? Hockey sticks at dawn, as well as confused in your cranium, right? And possibly in a mud hut. Not now. This is the wind of change, darling dear. And I love it. Posh clap. Let's clarify that. Yes, baby. What did I say? That cheating Titara, back, front, neck stabbing snake it is. Would love to what? Get back into what you've got going on. They wants to come back, right? To finish off your hairline. And this is also about you what? Not allowing negative thoughts, right? To take off your cranium. The ideas that you have, the direction that you've chosen, you are on the right path, T. What about this King of Pentacles? Right? Listen. No rest for the wicked, darling. They're on a knife's edge as you boss up on a bitch or Mitch. Yeah. Oh, something just fell on the floor. And as you boss up, right? Look what Spirit's going to bring through to you. Someone to come and sweep you off your feet, darling dear. This is the Knight of Cups. Listen, let's get right into their intentions. Knight of Cups, this is somebody who will romance you, right? But they're going to have to step up their game. Why? Because you're the King of Pentacles, T. You know your worth. And your ideas, your ideals, your streams of income are gold. This is looking like passive income. Yes, baby. This person is going to feel that they can't get a chance with you, darling dear, because you glow. Right? We have the Ace of Cups. This person is going to what? Not know how to what? Create the meeting or the create the opportunity, right, to get into your life. Big cat. Spirit is saying, turn your back on what went on in the past. It was toxic and full of toxicity. Spirit is gifting you the whole world in your hands. This is about your what? Your higher ideals. Tapping into your intuition. Using those ideals, right? Those ideas to create security, infinite abundance for yourself, darling dear. Spirit is telling you to what? Take your time with this person, but give them a chance. After you've seen their birth natal chart, I might add, pinkies up. Right? Because this situation is going to lead to marriage. something stable, long-term, balanced. And as the wind of change goes through your life, T, a lot are going to be jealous, scuppered, because it's a season of resolution. This could also speak about you getting papers from ending a situation. You're finally getting your papers through, right? Continue to be spontaneous with your life. Take that risk towards a new direction, because it's going to bring you love, but most of all, security that you build for yourself. So you're not in survival mode. You're in a mode where what? You're whole, and anybody that dares approach your throne better come with the same shiznai, because you need no one for nothing. Yeah. Judgment to the wicked. Hey, love that. Let's give it another shifty and check the questions. Hey, Epiphany Proudfoot. Oh, you're welcome. Do you have a question? Let me see amongst the... You're welcome, T. Was I butchering your name? Don't even bother write it out again, right? You're welcome. Right. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Jessica, do you have a question? Let's see. I'm just scrolling. Looking at you, looking at me. Jessica, you just want a general read. Okay. There's someone at the door. Everything is a sign in the readings. You're in expectation of something, Jessica. This one. Base of the deck. You've been gathering intel, king size intel. This also was buffering then. Now we back. This person is a snake straight out of Slytherin. Somebody's trying to look back. This is also what you're ruminating thoughts, right? About the situation. Divine wants you to what? Unpack it once and for all. You have to interrupt those thoughts. You're allowing your mind to take you over when the mind is a servant. The subconscious is the master. Why? Because it's connected to the Most High. What about this cheating cheater? What they want? They want to come and tell you effing lies, skin peeling lies. Right? Moon energy, Pisces energy on its face. If they've gone into another situation, they're bored in the situation. They want to see if you're a plaything. If you're up for being effed over again. Then bright with it. Good golly and gosh. This person, right, is in a dangerous situation at this moment in time. Could be a homosexual about to be told to what? Get the black bags and be off. Yes, they are in full-on homosexual mode. That smells of survival, darling dear. We'll tell you anything. The grass is pink with orange dots, just to get a foothold into your domicile and your cranium. Right? Why? Because you're not having it. You are drama 3 at this moment in time. This is about paying attention to yourself. This is about your self-worth, darling dear. You know your worth. Psalms 31:10. More precious than diamonds are gold. Are you kidding me, blood? This is what they're looking at, your lines. How you've managed to heal yourself. They don't know what's going on in your mind, but you appear to have your shiznai together and drama-free. This is about what you have in that proverbial genie. Wish fulfillment, darling dear. Feeling emotionally fulfilled at the moment in time. Right? As you what? Collect offers. Right? This is also about helping hands. If it's a business partnership, a loan, a new job, everything. Let me tell you something. Whomsoever this jelly bogelly one looking over their shoulder, right? They're looking at you, boss up on Mitch's left, right, and center, right? Because this 9 goes to, listen, you ain't waiting for nobody to love you. You're loving on yourself, darling dear. Are you kidding me, blood? This talks about you, what? Having created wealth. I told you, if you're going for loans, any applications, business, educational, everything is on its way up. But you have to have belief in yourself for it to be activated. You have to remember, attachment brings suffering. And as you suffer, you are a beacon to a narcissist, darling dear. Spirit wants you to release those energies. The moon is on its face, right? That lied to you, that betrayed you, that stabbed you over and over. Release it. Why? Because all of this is for you. Yes! Let it go! You're not dead. You're not dead. Spirit wants to walk it up and down in your life, but you have to let go your cranium on that. How I let go of my dark night of the soul? Every time. Right? Because I had to do it by myself. I had no friends. I had no family. It was just me and the progeny. Right? Every time those thoughts came into my mind. You know what I did first of all? I got post-it notes. Right? And I wrote down what I'm going to achieve in the next 12 months. Right? Every day it's on the wall. As I'm walking in and out of my bedroom, I see all these things on the wall. First thing I see in the morning, last thing at night. I started to embody those things, right? And whenever a ruminating thought come up, listen, if I said the Lord's Prayer 1,000 times, I'm sure it's 1,001. You have to start telling yourself that you are she for whom the sun rises. Allow yourself to receive the grace that Spirit is freely offering you. Call on your ancestors. Some battles is above your spiritual pay grade. Allow them to move in your life. You are here for a reason. Let it go, darling dear. Look, I can't make it up. You will be raised up, right? And your table set. Psalms 23:5. In their faces, darling dear. Let whatever happened to you in the past be a lesson. Learn it and move on. And accept the grace of Spirit, darling dear. It's coming for you. What did I just say? Your intuition is litty. You sit between the two pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin. Completion and beginning. She holds the book. What? What book is that? The one of knowing thyself. And using your discernment and your intuition in all situations coming towards you. And know this. Once you mentally let go of that previous situations and circumstances, Spirit has this for you. Baby. Let it go. Blessed in their face. Blessed and highly favored, I might add. Don't worry, man. The wicked will watch from the nosebleed section. Look, as I said, right, my right hand started itching me. We're all getting peas today. Love it. Bless us with the peas. Because what does the peas give you? Choice. Choice to find your life purpose and be in service to the other big cats. Right? Leave those what? Bad juju energies in the past where it needs to be, in the pet cemetery. Right? There's no bunk beds in the pet cemetery. Let it go. Right, let's move on. Let's see whose question is this. We're into 35 minutes now. Stay breezy. I'm coming for a read later. This is because we love you. Oh, thank you very much. Namaste. Right, let's go through the questions. Has anybody else got a question here? Jessica Vogel, no family here, no friends here, just mine. And those who I feel are spies for him. Let me tell you something, nothing wrong with breaking everybody off, you know. You saw what Spirit wants to give you. But it's about your self-worth. You have to know that you embody Proverbs 31:1. And don't say that you don't have any family. You're amongst family. Soul family, darling dear. Just because it's blood doesn't mean that they've got to be your family. Some of them simply just have to be demoted to relative, distant relative. Leave the dusties, we're amongst the dusties. This is your boss up season, Jessica. Are you going to accept? You heard the knock at the door. If anybody else would like a read, please make a donation and we'll push on. Otherwise, I'll wait you out, mate, because I know how to be patient. Hey, Jessica. I am Reiki Master. I send you healing, darling dear. Healing and discernment. Know that what? Everything you have, you deserve, and you deserve so much more. Allow Spirit to walk in your life. Yeah. Right. Anybody else got a question? As I sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoked, blood. Being smoked is not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. I don't love it. It took my hairline, my common sense for a time, nearly 2 decades, darling dear. Don't do what this big cat did, right? Allow disrespect to be perpetrated in your hemisphere, confusing you, making you feel that you're a bottom feeder and you must eat up the shit and shower up. Don't do it. You can create anything you want on this Malkuth. We're seeing 33 in the chat at the moment. That's the same age as Jesus and Bob Barley, don't you know? Ascended Masters, right? The number 33 speaks about what your creativity is, right? And make sure as you are co-creating in the name of Father God Most High, bring humor into the situation. You need to understand, Jessica, you was dealing with tree sloth, right? Bottom feeders, right? The echopraxic. Because I'm telling you, as you understand your worth and step into your season, they're going to want to know if you're hiring, blood. Listen, you don't go back to any emissary of the devil. They've got to watch your shapely back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. Give them a full-on Easter Island Stevie Wonder. And take that. What big cat things to be getting on with. Cleaning my 2 bathrooms, yeah. Washing up, because I'm sure the progeny have stacked them up to the rafters, yeah. I've got things going on, right? Make sure there's no rocks in it, no obstacles. Is it still buffering? Right, let's move on. We're going to go to Epiphany Proudfoot. You said, why is your mother jealous of you and will you ever feel their love? Well, listen, I always pick my cards with my right hand, feminine energy. Just now, I had to use my left hand to pick it up. This is about you having to boss up within yourself. Yeah, masculine energy, right? So that question was kind of twofold. Epiphany. Why is Epiphany's mother jealous of them? Because you've got options, darling dear. Because you have the what? Foresight to recognize a snake. This is about you've what made some wiser choices with your life. Oh, right. And they've got what? 7 of Pentacles on their face. Whatever they reaped, they didn't get any return on it. Whatever they put their energies towards, it came back null and void, darling dear. Null and void. This is This brings in what? The number 77. This speaks about what? A trust and a fall. Divine wants you to what? Continue to trust in yourself, because life will get you every time. It's 90% of what happened to you, and 10% of what happened to you, and the 90% is what you do about it. Spirit wants you to understand, right, that you have many options, right? You don't need to invest into a situation where you feel it's fraught through jealousy, where what? Your efforts are not being recognized. Sometimes you've got to leave people with what they sowed. The tight fit. Clarify these multiple options, right? These multiple options that you have to make a head over heart decision. You need to understand whether or not you want to be involved in this situation, right? The Two of Swords is about what? Many heinous crimes having been perpetrated against you, right? And the biggest one was what? Mind-effery, darling dear. A bit of what? Emotional torture. Situations that you was blindly led into, right? It seems like this person set you up many times. Epiphany. Yeah. Why would they do that? King of Cups. Possibly because of the offers that come towards you. Possibly what? Jealous of your youth, darling dear. Because you've still got it going on. What did I just say? Because you've still got it going on, darling dear. You can go out and get whomsoever you want, right? This is about you, what? Your mother came towards you, right, with offers of love. But it wasn't true love. It always came with a double-edged sword. Yeah. One fraught with betrayals, darling dear. Why? Because she sees that certain je ne sais quoi in you, the star quality, right? Spirit wants you to what? Raise your vibration from that situation. Only you can take yourself away from it. Love has to be reciprocated in this season. Jealous of your choices. This is somebody that would feed you with one hand and then stab you with the other, right? Upset that the wheel of fortune is not spinning their way. Their life didn't go the way they wanted. They sowed many a seed, right, on barren soil. Will this mother ever give Epiphany the love that she truly deserves? Will this mother let go of those ways, listen, no blood, because she knows how much it hurts you, right? Look, I command a Decepticon in its face, gender is fluid. This is somebody who's a tyrant. They like to control everyone in the situation, right? Somebody who abused their power. And this, right, in the reverse means this is no one's parent, mate. Right? Look, you have to die to an old situation in order to be rebirthed. Scorpio energy. It's not about you waiting for her to change. It's about you changing within yourself, darling dear. Knowing what you're prepared to allow in your hemisphere. Knowing that this person is emotionally controlling, right? Mentally abusive. Does this person truly have any love for Epiphany? No, babe. Four of Cups. She sees her life as a missed opportunity. We also have the Nine of Pentacles, right? Spirit is telling you what? To separate yourself from that drama, because you can't pay for what somebody else, right? Allow them the direction, that's the word, that someone allowed to take their life, right? This is about you saving yourself, darling dear. If you was on a plane, right, and it was going down, they'll tell you to put on your own oxygen mask first, right? This is about you moving away from that dramatic, right, hairline taking situation where you were what? Always being people pleaser position. Why? Told you. She's stagnant in the life that she created for herself, and it makes her very angry about what you've got going on. You've got youth, right? You've got common sense. You have the acumen to create whatever stability you want. And you'll soon what? Skip from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen and straight onto the Empress, darling dear. You've got infinite possibilities. Continue to what? Tap into your higher self. You already know what to do in this situation. Die to the old in order for the new to be reborn. Or born. Let me quickly give it a shuffle and then split the deck. Look at the perspective, darling dear. This is about what? Being tied up in the cranium, not understanding the full situation, right? This person, right, will always do things to scupper you. They will knowingly do things to scupper you. They are living out their what? Root chakra in the reverse, darling dear. They speak malice at your back, right? And when you hear these things, it causes you to pause, right? And question yourself. Never question yourself, big cat. Only question yourself if you're going to allow it to be perpetrated. Once Spirit has said, transformation is afoot. Right, let's move swiftly on to the next question. Let's give this a quick shofty. Let's see. Let me quickly go for the questions. Hey JB, what's going on? Are you fabulous, gorgeous and lovely? Right, let me see who else has got a question. JB, I'm being guided. Yes, you are. Let's have a look. Did you want, is that a question? Would you like me to see if we can get an answer to what you're guided towards? Epiphany. Right, of course it hurts. Why? Because you're still attached, darling dear. It's detached season. Nowhere in your birth natal chart does it say that you must die on the cross as a martyr to somebody else's ministrations. It's not your fault of a life that someone chose before you came to this Malkuth. And you should not allow yourself to be put upon, right? And the scapegoat, right? For their unhappiness. I didn't tell you to cut her out your life all the way, but you must plan when, you must prepare yourself for when you're going in that energy, right? To be put upon and abused. And if you say to yourself, you don't deserve, nobody deserves that. All the things that she dislikes about you, right, is everything that's great, fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Know this. Know your worth. And don't let anybody put a benchmark on your worth, especially when they're operating from a mud hut mentality. Yes! Yes! Detach! You know what? I don't often get these cards out, but I'm going to give you a Making Magic Oracle card, because it comes with sigils. Epiphany. Come on, the right one will come. Oh, I'm going to take what? The one that came closest to me, and I'm going to see what's on the base of the deck. Right, we've got earth energy. This is about grounding, darling dear. Ask the element of earth. You need to go out there and get your feet in the dirt. Go and hug a tree. Talk it to a tree. It works, trust me. Right. Right, it says, ask for the element of earth for grounding, stability, strength in times of chaos, darling dear. You've got to be like the rock of ages. Because, right, a bottom feeder doesn't like to be cut off. They will use all of their mind-melding Jedi tricks to draw you back in. This is a sigil. Draw it, right? I normally say it's for 7 days, 7 nights, but as we have the new moon coming in on the 8th of August, darling dear, and a new moon is about a new beginning, right? Draw this sigil, sleep with it, keep it on your person, and under the light of the new moon, burn it, right? With your intentions in the present tense. Right? What's on the base? Yes, baby, you've been through a labyrinth. Right? Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration and enlightenment. How do you do that? By detaching, darling dear. This too is a sigil. Draw it, keep it on your person, burn it under the light of the new moon for this new beginning. Change up the energies, and your ancestral team will do the rest. Yes! Pain comes from attachment. Detach yourself from the wicked and the misguided, because you need Epiphany to know. Wisdom is know when to act and when to watch. This is watching season, darling dear. Go into stealth mode and build yourself from the inside out. Don't let them pull you about like taffy anymore. Don't allow it. Right. Does anybody else have a question? Oh, let's see. Something at the top here. Boss Lady B, namaste. How will my divorce go with my karmic? First of all, right, when you're talking about these people, stop putting the my in front of it, right? Because it brings more heinous crimes up against you, right? They and them and right? Put a toe tag on it. The divorce, not my divorce, the divorce from they, them and right? Boss Lady B. Let's find out. Base of your deck. Well, it's definitely gonna go through, darling dear. This also speaks about the birth. Was there a baby involved? Or the lack of? Right? But this is about what? The completion of a cycle, darling dear. In order for new to come in. This also speaks about travel. You're about to be moving. It speaks about what? A fresh new start. The World card is represented by what? Earth as well as Saturn energy and fixed signs of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius. Boss Lady B. And fixed signs is telling you what? That you need to be what? Organized and be persistent, right? In achieving a new beginning, this fresh start. And the first thing you do is take the my out of everything. Unless you're talking about my pentacale. I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. What about Boss Lady B's divorce? Okay. What's due unto Caesar will have to be paid unto Caesar, right? Yes, baby, you're moving away from bad energy. This same bad energy took a lot of bad counsel, right? And there they be in the background, right? As you hold onto your rod, right, of wisdom, just like Gandalf, as you head out to your infinite possibilities. They're going to have to pay up, darling dears, right? Either on the front end or the back end. This is somebody waiting for you to return. Funk or thought you might. Right? They want some more of your unconditional love. You better put a lid on that shiznai. Shine off your third eye. Now they see what you brought to the table. Now they see. And it's getting them wicked and terrible in their cranium. This person can't eat and they can't sleep. They are either too fat or they're too skinny. This also speaks about what? A lot of malicious words, right, have been chucked about there in the hemisphere about you, darling dear. You felt a bit put upon, right? Didn't know who to trust. Let me tell you something. Me personally, I would sweep the board, right? Because I don't like to be around people that I have to track with my eyes, dear. No! Putting a lid on it, right? Why? Because Spirit is about to gift you with this. This is about parties, invitations, celebrations, right? Boss Lady B, you will marry again. Whether in a church or in the form of a long-term supportive relationship. This is what Spirit is going to give you. An 1111 fade, right? A highly spiritual number. The ending of that situation is your chance to boss up on Mitches. Yeah. The wicked and the liars. That bad energy, that bad juju, Pisces energy. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, as well as fire energy. This is about your destiny and your fate kicking in. The wheel in the upright also speaks about karma. So you was dealing with a karmic relationship, right? This also speaks about, like I said, they're gonna have to pay. You will be blessed in their face. And this is my engagement card. I told you, you will marry again. And it will be a union that you truly deserve. This is about you what? Putting your good back together. Understanding your worth. Wicked energy, good God. Devilish energy, right? Is going to see you get your 10th cup, darling dear. And it's going to kill them in their cranium. Yes, baby, they'll be worried that someone's come along to treat you better than they could. Yes. Continue to what? Look fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. Sit on your throne, darling dear. Because you don't get off your throne, right? To tongue wrestle with bottom feeders. You look good, darling dear. Are you taking care of yourself? Divine wants you to what? Continue to plan, plot and strategize. All whilst keeping your cranium, right? Your common sense, right? Like a field around you. Use your discernment and your intuition. This also speaks about you being a natural born leader. Some public speaking could be in the community, could be online, but you drawing people with your words. Why? Because you come from a place of experience. Listen, if Father God is going to bless you with one more bit of grace, right, I'm going to have to move into your house, Boss Lady B, because good God, this talks about true loyalty, right? It could be an inheritance. It could be inherited wealth through this union that's coming towards you, right? But it's going to come with loyalty, darling dear, and true family. Something that you've never experienced. It's people that come with no agendas. Why? Because they're whole on their own, darling dear. Bossing up on that midge. Yes. And I told you, we saw the 10 of Pentacles. They have to pay. They are going to pay. Don't worry about what was, because it's no longer mine. It's now thee. Yeah. As they watch you, right, move towards your infinite possibilities. The Queen of Wands plus the Page of Wands. If you have progeny, don't worry. Your children will see you as that rock, darling dear, and a guiding light. They too will boss up as well. This is also what you take in charge of your inner child. Healing that wound because your ego was bruised. And you have to remember, ego is everything God opposes, right? They're going to want to come through and try and apologize. Maybe even come back for one more. I'll tell you something. You've got to leave the village folk with their village idiot. Yes. Let me cut my fan on. Let's move along as we dive deep into these bottom feeders. And not only that, the blessation that's raining down on you, big cat, as you embody Ibex. You know how to what? Scarper down a sheer face and not miss a step. Every purchase you land on is being gifted you by your ancestors. You just had to wake up to the situation and know your worth. And know that you will get what you want. But you have to embody it. And let the dead marry the dead. Right. We're still at 33, the age of Bob Marley and Jesus Christ. The Ascended Masters are here. Hey, Patricia, hola, from Mexico. What's going on? Glad you could pop in. You love the Light Seers deck. Thank you for reminding me of the name, darling, because I'm telling you, I forget because I don't keep the boxes. And if anybody would like any of these decks, please click on the link to my Amazon storefront and all of the cards are there. Then you can be like me. Yeah. Full of knowledge and intel. Has anybody else got a question? Because we are over the hour, but I will answer one more question and I'm gonna push off because I told you I've got big cat things to be doing, cleaning up the dermisol because the progeny. Boy, they'll only work so hard. But you've got to love them as you boss up and they see it. Patricia, you want to know, are you moving back to California? That will be the final question for Patricia. Energy's up. Gosh, you've been through a thing or two, darling. There's some wacky experiences that taught you what to have clarity of mind and lead with the truth. This is the Queen of Swords. You could have gone through a divorce, leaving certain friendships, certain paradigms, right? You want to leave them behind because you're sick, right, to your back teeth of a circumstance that you find yourself in, right? The Queen of Swords is about what? Tapping into your intellect, right? Lots of people think you're being judgmental. No, you speak the truth. Ruth. Is Patricia going back to California? Queen of Swords, darling dear. Somebody tested your intellect and tried to take your hairline, but you're a quick thinker. You're doing a tinky winky out of a situation. Are you going back to California? Not at the moment, darling dear, right? Because you've got someone in the background, right? The Queen of Wands on her face is somebody who has what? The energy of the occult. They do bad things, darling dear, not above blood magic and Watusi in for a graveyard. This person is a liar and jealous of everything you've got going on, right? If you've told them your plans, they're doing everything in the background to make sure that your ship sinks. Could be feminine energy, it could also be male because you know they're Mitches, right? You've got someone who is extremely jealous of you. Will you be able to break up of this? No. Spirit wants you to what? Stay where you are at this moment in time, right? The Page of Swords, yeah, they're spying, they're lying, they're always doing that shit's naive, right? But Spirit wants you to what? Tap into knowledge, right? They want you to learn something new because at this moment in time, your gangster is not fully on, right? You've made a choice, right? Wheel of Fortune, right? To follow fate, destiny, carve a new path, right? But at this moment in time, you're feeling extremely unbalanced. You don't really have the savings that you want, right? So Spirit wants you to pause. Don't run away from the situation. Just isolate yourself from the drama, darling dear, and focus on yourself. Because the Nine of Pentacles soon, right, canters off to the Queen and straight up to the Empress, right? This is about you focusing on your back, because you can dig right in, darling dear, right, and co-create whatever you want. But you have to be solo. Don't run away from the situation. Just cut them off. Easter Island, Stevie Wonder. And you don't have to tell them a thing, because they'll be watching on the internet. Especially this nasty spellcaster, this bitter Betty or Benjamin, this stabber, this person, the perpetrator, right? An advocate of the gingivitis, a lying liar, and a poor me. Likes the attention of others and will get it by any means necessary. Could be through their what? community genitalia, their lies, their spell casting. Protect yourself, Patricia, and boss up on these Mitches, right? Because I told you, Spirit is going to give you that 10th cup in their face, darling. They're in their face. Just isolate yourself from that situation. The one speaks about spirituality as well as new beginnings, messages of new beginnings, right? You're about to get some intel, right? That's going to get your juices flowing, darling dear. Something that you've been what? Inspired by or intuitively guided towards. You're going to be blessed in your face. Listen, when you want to cut off people, listen, nobody's cut off game, right? In Easter Island is like mine. What do you mean you're still alive? I haven't seen you. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be blessed in their face. Don't run off into a situation where your Pentacala game is not right. Get your Shiznai right first. Right? That person is emotionally manipulative and a drain on your life. Full of drama, fruit with drama. And they're a liar and bad energy. As I said, cut them off. Sort out your bag before you even take your next move. And on that note, I drops me mic. Thank you very much, right, for your donations and your time, as well as your questions. Let me check to make sure I haven't missed anyone out. Hey, TP. There's another question for whom? I'm trying to see whose question that is because it's not showing up at the top of my screen. Who had a question after Boss Lady? Oh, yourself. Good God. What was your question, TP? Because I've got time for you. And then I'm going to push off, right? And dig in to housework. Hey! Get up in them corners. Nothing like a tidy domicile to have a straight and focused mind. What was your question, TP? Was it just a general? I'm trying to see it. Trying to see it. Let me see if I can see it. I'm going to scroll back through. Here. TP wants to know her general energies, and that's the final question, right? Before we push off to get stuck in. TP. Oh, the base of the deck. Badass alchemist ways. This is about you tapping into your intellect, understanding Psalms 23:5, right? Whatever you put your mind towards, know this, that is already yours. Oh, yes, baby, as you boss up, right? There's a lot that's gonna stop speaking to you. They simply can't focus around you, darling dear. Why? Because you took your focus off of them, darling. You pushed on yourself, right? Yeah. Listen, the cards are attacking me. I'm not having it. Am I supposed to be using this deck? Energy for TP as she bosses up on Mitches, right? Let's take the top one, right? Living by your truth, right? This is what? A season of clarity. Why? Because you've been around the back, front, neck stabbing snakes in a win or lose situation. You chose you. You've washed your face like David, right? And allowed what? High Commander Decepticons to argue amongst themselves, right? On the original Rider-Waite deck, you see two people, right? Watching one, right? Cover their face. It could have been a third-party situation. Or as we know the old cliche, every best friend has a best friend. And they had your guts for garters. Your name was like chewing gum in their mouth. Right? But you're bossing up on them. Five of Swords, darling dear. Aquarius energy, right? And they're spying. Tied up. You know what you've got going on. This is about you what? Having a new perspective. You've decided to give back the wood. This is not martyr season for you, right? You like your hairline. I can respect that. The Hangman comes in with water as well as Neptune energy, right? Again, it talks about you what? Making decisions, right? Having what? Been hanging around waiting for things to change. You can't expect a bottom feeder to change. Some people are feeling stuck with the fact that you chose you and are bossing up in their face, right? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. These are people that what you gave too much to. You was always giving too much of yourself, right? Love, right? Harmony and balance. This talks about new love coming your way, right? You are about to be blessed with love from the heart, reciprocated, right? You've got 2 sixes. You have the Gemini energy, right? As well as what? The 6 of Cups, darling dear. Sorry, the 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take. As the Watchers focus on you. As they continue what? With their Guantanamo Bay. Broken hearted. Because they can't F with you again. You've become un-F-withable. You're not having the fucking ease. Not in this season. You don't want the betrayal. Right? Because you are being gifted with the Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny, and what? Good luck. The Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Karma, darling dear, and this is your season, TP, to reap what you sowed. Whatever you've been putting all of your energies towards, this is your time. This is about you being blessed by Mitches, by the Pentacles, right? Because you have what a caring and giving nature, and they took advantage of it. And now they've got to live with what they created, broken-hearted and crying into their fist. Luke 22:62, cry like a Mitch they must. Right? Continue to listen to your intuition. Remember, you sit between the 2 pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin. You've completed certain cycles. Don't go back. We don't time travel around here. No. Knowing your worth. Empress of everything. You are a super empath, right? As I say, look what's behind it. You've been getting a lot of spiritual downloads. Spirit wants you to write them down because it's, you see, the thing is, right, especially when you dream at night and you remember the dream, right, is a message for you to decipher. Even if it's just a color, a word, something you did or saw, it's a message. Spirit wants you to pay attention to the downloads that are coming towards you, TP, because it will serve you well as you continue to heal and move towards a situation that is going to be reciprocated, darling dear. Let them cry like a midge into their fist. Because you know they come with the bad juju, the bad energy, the confusion, right? And the F shit. And they haven't faced their shadow sides. So therefore, they are what? Slim pickings for the devil, right? Leave them on the spiritual short bus. They beg for it. Moon energy, Pisces on its face, right? Told you. Not every battle must you attend. They are green with envy, right? This is about 7 of Wands. Continue what? The block party, darling dear. Whomsoever you block, let them stay blocked. They are blessing blockers, right? This is about you speaking your truth and standing your ground, Scotty. Because Spirit is bringing balance in your life, temperance energy in the upright. This is moderation, right? From F shit, right? Isolation from F shit. You've been on a really hard journey because you had to know yourself. Trust in yourself and know that only you can save your body on this Malkuth. Spirit will do the rest. Don't bring any past energies back. They come with what? Ties that will bring you back into the Maya. And on that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Teesprings, toddle over to Patreon. Thank you again and namaste, right, for your donations and your company. I will be back on Friday at 6 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time with the live reads. Had to take a break. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.